All right, here we are, Monday Night Fights. It's like Monday Night Football, except for less exciting. Or maybe more exciting.
Less cheerleaders anyway.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah. And less Chris Berman. And then we've got the Italians over here. All right, so we've got, we're doing some practice games for Canadian Nationals, which is in, 3 weeks now? It's really bearing down. We're over in Matt's new gaming room. And he's running a slightly different list than before. We're doing fighting withdrawal. He's deploying an infantry platoon now. I'll just do my list real quick while he goes through his deployment. Mine's the same list that I've been taking for the past little while and at the Petawawa tournament, which is 2 of these coastal guns mounted on the trucks, 2 units of the small L-35 tankettes, which have the rate of fire 4 twin machine guns on them, which are amazing for 100 points.
Question: is it tankettes or is it actually tanketties? What's the?
Oh, I don't know. If it was tanketties, it would be tankette with an I, but I think it's an Italian word that I can't really pronounce. They're basically, if they were wheeled, they'd be armored cars, but their half track is their mobility. So they move faster on roads because they're lightweight, but because they're lightweight, they get stuck up on hedges and barbed wire. So that's why they've got the half track movement and not Jeep. And then I got my tried and true 3 units of 5 M13-40s and a commander over there for 1,500 points. So as we saw with Matt, he's got his 2 infantry platoons. I'm guessing you got anti-tank rifles and light mortars, the whole fixins.
Light mortars, no anti-tank rifles in that platoon.
Okay.
So it's a modified, it's a Shutzen company, as I like to play a lot of infantry lists and then just kind of add decent support units to them. So you're looking at 2 platoons of Schutzen platoons.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at command Panzerknacker, SMG team each, 1 light mortar and 6 MG teams.
Per each, yeah.
The token 7.5 centimeter guns.
Which you always have to have.
Yes. This one I threw in, I decided to go with the Panzer II platoon.
Yeah.
So it's 4 of those, 4 Panzer IICs, 1 Dicker Max, and then my Nebs. My 4th Neb tube has still not shown up. So I'm still using my my ammo depot, which Dennis has said actually is
I still
a
like
pretty
it.
cool idea.
Yeah. I just paint the edging. I paint the edging to match.
Kind of match the other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Stuka.
one Stuka for limited for 5 dice limited air. So
And I'm guessing you're gonna put the sticker max in ambush. 480 points of goodness.
I think so, yes.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we'll catch after deployment is done, and I'm done drinking my Palm Bay. As he's deploying his warrior teams, let's look at the just the initial deployment here. So he's got infantry on that objective, 7.5s covering the middle, Nebs in the back center. He's got the sticker max pulling a World of Tanks on that lake district, whatever that map is where you hide by the church all the time. I've got tankettes here, the coastal guns over there, and then the rest of my tanks are all over here, and it's time to Avanti Savoy into that action over there. So on turn 1, I just moved everything forward. The tankettes way down there, we're actually able to pin those lads. These tankettes weren't able to pin because they Avanti'd, and because of how close I set up, I was able to actually get turn 1 assaults. The only problem is that their front and side armor is 0, top armor 1, so I'm about to get MG'd to death. Oh well. So my turn 1, I did roll in, killed a couple of guys, and he passes his motivation to counterattack. I didn't lose anybody. Well, I did get 1 bailed out from defensive fire, but because as you can see, they're reluctant train, so I needed a 5 to stay, and they fell back over here. So that was the end of my turn 1. And then on his turn, he wanted to put his guys in here, but because I was too close, he couldn't for his revealing his ambush. He ended up switching it up. He's putting his Panzer II's in ambush. So we decided to put them here.
On your suggestion. Good suggestion.
Yeah. Well, it's not a tournament game yet. Here, his Stuka is going, so this would be the top-down view from his Stuka coming in. Target-rich environment. So now we're just checking to see whether or not the Stuka base can be within 2 inches.
It's the amendment, yeah. So an aircraft may be placed anywhere that has its flight stand, it can fit on the table. It may not be placed so that it fits, overlaps any team or linear obstacle.
Yeah.
Or within 2 inches of a wood or building, so 2 inches.
So back the hell off.
I'm still going to be 4 inches of the target, so it doesn't matter. I think I get to bomb you, I don't care.
Well, you'll miss.
Oh, tell them about the so ranging in on different targets and why I'm choosing the conscripts instead of.
Oh yeah, so if they are concealed, so I thought it was just on a 4+. You got to roll, but it's for ranging in on concealed targets. It's on the target skill level, so that's why he's going for conscripts because he's going to range in on 2+.
Only would have won.
And then he's going to hit. Yeah, but then you got your bombs still have to hit.
Right.
But hopefully you won't hit. And the camouflage pays off, everybody. He rolled a 1 to range in. So from really high up, all it looks like is just villages and shit.
Horrible.
So, whew, dodge that bullet there, because that would have been devastating.
All right.
So, you know what? I do have to roll. That is the end of the shooting step. Well, these guys got decimated, so they're gone. And these guys got decimated, and they stay. So that's the end of turn 1. My turn 2. So my fire didn't do anything. End of turn 2. Didn't Avanti, so basically it's next turn. So he's got one more turn of heavy shooting.
And one more turn before I start pulling stuff.
And oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, one more turn he's got to start pulling stuff. So that's the end of turn 2. So the end of my turn 2, I was able to bail out all these tanks. He failed his motivation, gambled because he was at 5 units. If he lost this unit, sorry, he was at 6 units. So if he had lost this unit and no more other units, he would have to pull a second unit as well. So he joined the general, which is that guy there, to this unit here in the shooting step, and he passed. So they got 3 bailed out and 1 kill. My assault was successful. I pushed them back. Over here, there was the 7.5s. I shot at them, pinned them, and I killed them, just needing 5s because they're reluctant trained, and I got all 5s, so that was good there. The Dickermax on his turn backed up and bogged down. This guy never got back in. This guy's just chilling out over here, taking pot shots. He's the platoon commander. And the Stukas killed these guys. So now he's got to pull 1 unit. And he's debating on leaving them because if they get back in and they're
because they got protected ammo.
Do they have protected ammo? So if they've got protected ammo, then they get back in, drive up, take rear armor shots there. But that means he's got to take another platoon off. He can't on this one, which is why I put 1 platoon over here that's mobile. So we'll see what he's got to do. It's probably going to be the Nebs. But I don't know. It's going to be a tough call. Tough call indeed. So in a crazy German move, he decided to pull the infantry platoon, leaving the 2 IC. The reason for that is the tankette commander is way over here, and they're reluctant trained. He can run over here, assault the bailed out tank, and because he's more than 8 inches away, so this is a non-assaulting team, no defensive fire, and it's bailed out, so it doesn't have to take a tank terror. Kill this, then that forces me to take a test, and I'm reluctant, thereby neutralizing the threat here. Bold move, if it pays off. Yeah, so we'll see. Because otherwise he'd have to pull the bailed out Dickermax, or the Nebs, or bogged down, or, yeah. Okay, so now that you did that, I kind of want to see what happens.
So with protected ammo over here, they're worth keeping on the table, obviously, right?
Unless you roll a bunch of low dice.
Yeah, so the first guy.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah.
That's 1. The guy in the center, he also gets back in. And then the last dude on the end, he's good too.
So the guy with the... Which is the platoon commander?
Platoon commander is the guy with...
You should probably paint them. I was going to say with the tire on the front, but they all have tires on the front.
Yeah, I thought I had markings.
It's the guy that's already dead.
On them.
Yeah, I get some markings on there. Cheater.
Mission tactics.
Alright, so that was a good gamble. Oh, no. See if they get bogged down as they drive out for the rear armor shots.
Right. I haven't moved him yet. I'll worry about moving after I get everything back in. And I'm pinned.
Okay. Yeah.
I pin these guys, and they're up.
Shit. Ah, well.
Okay.
Gamble paid off. So we came in, I assaulted the bailed out tank, I failed my test. Dickermax got back in, didn't bail out, drove over to here, took a pot shot into here, and missed. Oh yeah, these guys all got back in, stayed in. What'd you do? Nothing on there. And bailed out one of my tanks over. No, you didn't do anything over here. That's right. I made all my armor saves. And the ones that I did make, you didn't kill or bail out. So that's the way that ends. Turn 4. So now it's my turn. No, that was your turn 3. So this is my turn 4. Yeah. So now I got to go for broke. Oh yeah, and in the Stormtrooper phase, he backed into there and bogged down again. So now I'm going to drive up to approximately here, shoot at that, and hopefully kill it, and then assault the guns because they're within 8. So that's my plan. All right, at the end of my turn 4, I was only able to bail 2. So there's 1 alive, 1 dead. So I didn't kill them. So it did mitigate the defensive fire. I went in with all my platoons. The defensive fire did bail 1 there, bail 1 there. But I did press them back to where he's at half and his CO. He's not contesting this, so if anybody gets back into here, they're going to have to move there. And on this side here, I shot at the Dicker Max, and because they're within inches of the guns, I assaulted the guns. Did nothing with the Dicker Max, killed the guns. Well, actually, his CO, platoon command guy, ran off in the back. There's going to have to take a test on that. So I'm currently winning over here, but like this whole flank is falling apart. All right, so it does end in a crazy manner. So he assaulted me, killed off 1 of my tanks with his infantry platoon, but I killed off 2 of his in the defensive fire, not enough to break him off. So he killed my tanks, but then afterwards he was below half, so the infantry platoon that killed these tanks is dead, was gone. So he passed his company morale. However, I had to also take a company morale. So I took my company morale. My commander's still right there. And on my turn, these guys, he didn't get back in. These guys drove around, take side shots. I only got 1 bail. Over here, I decided to take side shots. I hit twice. Actually, no, the side shots didn't hit. The frontal shots from here hit. He rolled double 1s. My AT is 6. His front armor is 4. He rolled double 1s, and I rolled 2 5s, 5 and a 6 to kill that, to bring him down to 1 platoon left on the board, and the 2 I see over here, and he failed his company morale. So that is the end of a hell of a bloody match.
Which I'm more than happy with.
Which I'm more than happy with, because next turn I was taking another company morale.
Yeah, you're testing for company.
Yeah.
Still not pulling an objective at the end of the next turn. Or at the end of this turn.
Yeah.
So,
because you still had.
I'd be pulling a platoon for sure.
Yeah.
But I would not be pulling an objective, so that would cause a bit of an issue over here.
And I honestly didn't think putting these guys over here would pay off, but it totally did. Those Panzer IIs put in some good work.
I'm happy with the risk over there. That
was nuts.
2IC
Your planes this time finally did some stuff.
Yeah.
Killed a platoon, killed a bunch of tanks here and there.
So it'd be a 4-3 for you.
Your guns. Yeah, it would have been a 4-3 either way.
That's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Less than 3 weeks, eh? Jeez.
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Wyatt goes back to school.
That week before.
I just got this, so I've just got this to paint. Obviously, it's based, so...
And put markings on your
Panzer
IIs.
in it. Yeah, the problem is the decals aren't small enough. So, I might have to just do the...
Or at the very least, just chuck like a platoon commander sticking out of that hatch.
Yeah, I think I might just...
just so we know who the platoon commander is, because I had no idea.
I've got some fine tip, or ultra fine tips, so I might just get some numbers on them.
Yeah, okay.
That small,
Cool. Well, thanks for gaming.
Yeah, thanks a lot.